Hello, Reni Yamamoto celebrated his 79th birthday a few days ago. He's this year's winner of the most prestigious architecture prize globally, the Pritzker Prize, and the judges were particularly impressed by the way he used his architecture to help to create community. And he does this primarily by using a lot of glass, so that what's going on inside a building can be seen by those outside it, and vice versa. He, for example, designed a fire station where people could see the firefighters doing their training from the road, or a campus building where the rooms occupied by lecturers and by students, by the communal areas, all these were just divided by glass or not divided at all, so that there was this sense of everybody knowing what everyone else was doing. And similarly with an airport that he designed, where the restaurants and the shops and the gathering areas and the ticket areas all linked together visually, so that the notion that because everybody knew what everybody else was doing, there was this sense of community. I thought this was an interesting idea metaphorically as well, because I think it's really healthy for us to be looking out a lot of the time, being aware of what other people are doing, being part of the wider world in which we live, and being conscious of it, both our immediate environment and globally. I think it's also important that we let other people look into our lives. Sometimes we feel a little bit more defensive about that, a little bit more vulnerable. The thought that people know too much about us isn't always what we want. But I think we do need to get this balance between being interested in other people and outward going and conscious of what's going on outside, and letting other people share what's going on inside. And I think if we can get that balance in our lives, then this is a healthy way of living. But it may be that it's not all that there is to be said, because I think community also requires that we have some privacy, that we have some things which are just us, just ours, just private, because that helps us to discover, to explore, to expand our own individuality. And so I think to get this balance between privacy and community in our lives is quite an important one, and one which is raised by Yamamoto's architecture, because I think all the time to be able to see out and to see in gives nobody a chance just to be private, which I think is a really important part of us being human beings.